And it's just amazing that all these Canadian teams seem to get to the finals each year, and they're always disappointed. Like, Canada has to be disappointed. It's their game. They get a team in every year with the 6, 7 teams they got in Canada.
Right. And you know that normally I root for the Canadian team because I do agree that if it's not going to be my team winning, then I want the Canadian team to win because it is their game and they appreciate it that much more.
That's how I feel.
You know, if Anaheim wins the Cup, not all of the city of Anaheim and Los Angeles is going to celebrate.
No,
there's going to be like
care.
maybe a fourth of the city will even know that.
And there's going to be 35
But Ottawa, they would just destroy things, and it would be like Godzilla hit that
It'd be
town.
a riot, yeah.
And you know that's kind of not good in a way, but I mean the fans appreciate it.
Yeah.
So usually I do root for those teams, but I hate the city of Ottawa. I hate the Senators. So go Ducks.
Even the canal?
I hate the canal. I hate their lakes. I hate their streams.
I don't. It's amazing because, like you said, if the Anaheim, not mighty anymore, but if the Ducks win the Cup, there's going to be 35,000 people that go to the baseball game that night and are like, yeah, hockey, whatever.
It's very interesting that this is the first season that the Ducks have dropped the mighty, and now truly
they are mighty. This is true.
And they could be the mightiest of all tonight.
But I'm going to go out.
You think there's any way the Senators take this game tonight?
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to go out on a limb. I think the Senators, they make it interesting. They win this game.
A lot of one-goal games, so they're all close.
Yeah,
It's not like the Ducks are dominating.
That's what I'm saying. And that scoring line that the Ottawa's had, they could show up tonight. They could put 2 or 3 in the back of the net, and they could win the game 3-1, 3-0. Who knows?
Possible.
I think they go another game, though.
I think the Ducks finish it tonight.
I think the NHL needs them to go another game.
Well, the NHL does need like a Game 7, but you know a lot of people aren't watching this series. It's happened in the past. There's been some good series in the finals, and people just, if they're not from big market areas or whatever, people just don't care. And you know, I'm a big hockey fan, but I really haven't seen much of the series because, like I said, I don't care for the Senators. I don't even really care that much for the Ducks. So I just only care about it so I can talk about it on the show. And clearly, I'm not knowing that much coming into the show already, so not even doing my duty there. We discussed a little bit the email of doom.
We did. But we didn't really get into, like, was there any reason we should stop the show?
Well, this guy was basically saying that we just sit here. He was just saying that we sit here and that we deliver the headlines, which, you know, to a certain degree we do, but we discuss our opinion on it. It's not like we just say it.
Yeah.
We do discuss it. We allow other people to call in, so I invite you, sir, I won't mention names, to go ahead and call the show, and maybe that's you right now, if you got something smart to say, because he said a few things about what I said. You come on the show and you talk about it with us. You don't need to email, and we're not going to stop the show. And if you don't like it, don't watch. There's a lot of people not watching right now. You could be one of them. There's tons of people not watching.
I was going to say, I'm sure there's somebody not watching us right now.
So join them and just, you know, flip to another channel. I'm sure there's other stuff you could watch.
Yeah.
We're not going to stop the show just because of you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't. If we were delivering, you know, like false information of sorts and saying like
we do sometimes because we make outrageous claims.
Right, but
that,
those are our own opinions.
And part of the reason that we do that is to spur conversation amongst ourselves here on the panel, and to get people like that to call in the show and join us.
Talking trash,
right?
I mean, come on, you gotta expect something.
Exactly. Hey, we got a phone call. Maybe this is
here. He is.
Caller, you're on Talking Trash.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Not bad. Just calling to say screw the haters, man.
Screw the hater.
All right.
Screw the haters. You know, they're just hating on you.
Well, you know, thank you. We appreciate the support. And you know, like I said, you know, this guy watches the. Do you watch the show regularly? Or you just watching today?
I've watched it a few times. I actually I'm moving to Florida in a little bit, so definitely gonna check out the YouTube. That's a good step.
Yeah, good. We'll be glad to have you because you know we'll still try to cover the UVM sports when their season's on, and there aren't a lot of other places that you can go for local sports talk. So we feel like we try to provide that as a service to a certain degree, and since we work at the athletic department of UVM, at least we got that covered.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
What do you think about the Randy Moss deal with the Patriots?
The Randy Moss deal is probably one of the better off-season moves, although it really isn't getting the credit it deserves. I think it's going to be a good move. A lot of receivers come in, they have an attitude, and then as they start to mature, not just receivers, but in general in sports, guys come in, they have an attitude, and then later in their career they mature, they learn to play good team game, and you know what, Belichick, Brady, these guys, they're not going to have that kind of crap in New England. Yeah, I don't like the Patriots, but they're not going to take the kind of crap Moss would normally do.
I think he's maturing too.
Yeah.
And the other thing about Randy Moss is when he came into the league, he was hyped as possibly being better than Jerry Rice. I think with a quarterback like Tom Brady, the numbers you're going to see the numbers go way up again.
Well, I don't know if he'll get to Jerry Rice status. Settle down.
I'm telling you.
But, I mean, he's a good
Definitely
receiver.
the go-to guy now.
I got to tell you, I don't think Tom Brady's ever had a receiver the quality of Randy Moss if he's healthy.
Absolutely.
Never. I mean, I don't buy any of those other guys he's ever had as a solid, legitimate, #1, all-star, great wide receiver. And now he's got one.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what he can do. Although Tom Brady's going to have a baby, so we don't know if his head's going to be in it.
Just heard about that.
What do you think about the Brady
What do you think about David Ball from UNH breaking Jerry Rice's record? Do you think he's going to make it in the NFL?
I don't know. He did sign with the Bears, correct?
Yep.
Somebody.
He signed with the Bears, I believe.
Yeah, I think him and Corey, I think his name's Corey Graham from UNH.
Also from UNH, yeah.
They both signed free agents with the Bears, I think.
I think David Ball's going to make the special teams. If he makes it, I think he makes special teams.
He's going to be one of those guys that's going to have to fight his way through roster. See Steve Tasker, see maybe early Ed McCaffrey, a guy that kind of doesn't get a lot of credit, but he's tough. He shows up every week. He gets things done, and he knows how to play. So he'll be on a practice squad somewhere. At some point, he'll get on a team.
To me, he's Joe Juravicious waiting to happen.
He's too talented not to get a play at some point if he stays healthy. I think.
Finally get to see somebody from Vermont make it.
Yeah, it'd be great.
It's not often.
No, it's not. It's never happened. Not in the NFL.
I don't think
so. That's what it would be big. It'd be huge, and it'd be big for football in Vermont.
Yeah,
Not just for him, but for football in Vermont. People would start to see that this can be done from here, which is something I think a lot of people just assume can't be done.
Right. And LeClaire was the first for hockey.
Yep.
Really to break through, and I
at
think
some point we're going to be like other states.
We are. We're gonna produce pro athletes.
We're coming for you, America. We're Vermont. We're the Green Mountain State. Check us out.
Guy from the hockey team make it too. He's a big 6'7" guy.
Art Feminella?
Art Feminella? I don't know. He's drafted by the
I know he was drafted. I don't know his status right now.
His style of game is more suited for the NHL. He didn't play too much with our team, but I think he'll play when he gets to the NHL level. We're getting a 10-second call, so we got to let you go, caller. Thanks for calling in. Call us back if you get a chance, and good luck to you in Florida. And we will be back next week with more Talking Trash and maybe our third man in the booth.
That's right.
So thanks for coming. We'll see you next week.